Hi, my name is Rafael Perales, and today I'm going to show you guys campaign custom um, campaign character building and campaign mode. So obviously you have to agree with your opponent that you want to do this, and you want to make it a custom campaign or follow the preset ones that I've set up. So here, right here, we're gonna follow along with a custom campaign. So, character creation for Shadow War. If you play with character creation, character created hero or heroine, you must agree with your opponent this is okay. If you're playing a campaign mode, you can grow your unit at the same time as your enemy does. Whoever wins the X amount of battles over this period of time will win the campaign. Use your imagination, make cool scenarios, or follow with the pre-made campaigns on page. Sorry, it's like down there. But anywho, so you get 1,000 amount of coins to dump into each stat. You may also randomly roll dice, find out how many you want to put into a stat. Always round down. If you don't have the points to put in the stat, you can't bump it up. So at the very start of your campaign, your hero or heroine starts at level 1, right? So you have 1,000 coins to spend. So for example, if you spend 10 coins, you can increase your armor by 1 point. Everything starts at 0. So you're literally at 0 when you're level 1. So you add them all up, and then after you're done, you're still level 1, and then your character's created. So an example here is right down here of Victor, the vanilla, and there are caps to each one. For example, the max armor you can have is 18, max HP is 80. So for example, he put in 100 coins for armor of 10. Sorry, he put 100 coins in for armor of 10. His HP is 16. He spent 96 coins for 16 HP. You know, as you can see here, 6 coins for 1 point, so on and so forth. And at the very bottom here, he bought an ability, and you would have that on the bottom of the card. And you can see the math here for how many coins he spent. As you can see, each leader gets the basic inspiration ability. He has 2 points to buy anything else. In this case, there's nothing he can buy. If you have not enough coins to pay for that stat, you cannot upgrade it. Always round down. So after you created your first hero or heroine, then you must battle to gain more levels. So experience, you gain experience by doing any of the 3 categories below. So battle experience, for each battle your unit joins, you gain 1 experience point. So if your unit shows up to the battle, you gain an experience point. The reason why I keep saying unit is if you bring in like a knight squad of 3-man, or like a hunter or whatever, characters from the starter set, they can also gain experience. They just start off already at level 1, and then you can spend X amount of coins on them. So every time you join in, you gain 1 experience point. It says Dealers of Death, a unit gains 1 experience point for each unit it has destroyed and marked for greatness. At the end of the battle, you can select 1 unit from the battle and gain 1 experience point. This is your MVP. So this is just kind of a give me 1 experience point. So as you can see here, between 0 and 5, you're going to be level 1, always. And you're going to gain 1,000 coins when you're level 1. Once you bump up to this next level, so after you create your character, after you've earned 5 experience points, now let's say you're at level 6, right? He killed 40 units and you marked him as an MVP, and he joined the battle, right? So then in that case he gained 6 experience points, so he's level 2 now. So now you would gain 3,000 coins. Then you can go back here, buy certain things to increase your character. So as you can see here, the max level is 6. This is how many coins you gain at that level. All type of units can gain experience and level up. Only your hero can gain new abilities from the hero abilities So there's a certain section in here that are only specifically for heroes, non-campaign heroes. Everyone else besides your main character can gain generic abilities or anything else. Note they cannot gain spells. So you can't add spells on, even if they're a spellcaster, to have them learn more spells. Spells are too powerful. So the generic abilities that everyone can learn are right here, right? So for example, reroll all misses, 2 economy points, etc., etc. So every time your unit leader dies, you must take a battle scar or lose an experience. So you can choose to either lose experience, so every time he dies, you're going to lose experience points, right? You're going to keep track of how many experience points you have, and if you die too much, then you can lose your levels. So, or you can roll randomly for these effects, such as like you lose 2 speed. Next, here's an example of how you would keep track. You know, your name, your battlefield role, your faction, how much experience points you have, plus your current level. You always want to spend as many coins as you want, obviously to get the most benefit out of your level. But if you want to, you don't have to spend them all. You can just jot it down here. So your type of experience, you know, here's again those same 3 things again. They'll be right with that table. And then what level are you, what bonuses you've gotten, and what kind of scars you have, just to help you out as well. This is what it will look like for that brand new unit. So here's some of the hero feats that you can see. They're down below down here, such as increase your strength when you attack by 2, by stealth. You know, rally to me, reroll all failed hit rolls for 1 model within 1 square of the leader, etc., etc. These are some things you can pick. Here's some spells you can pick as well for your leader specifically. There's also relics for every time you win. So every time you win a battle, you get to have one of these relics. The max relics you can have per unit is 2, so keep that in mind. There'll be more relics as well that will be added on here later. And then there's also the preset campaigns right here. So this is the Good Guy campaign here, for example. Like if we go to episode 6 here. So at the start of the journey, God of Light has brought Eren into his kingdom and asked him to lead the forces with Gorgon to push and to purge any enemies who oppose the God of Light. So episode 6 right here, they'll all be labeled out. You know, you would read the fluff behind it. The mission, you know, Gorgon must pretend to work with Eren and cheat a vow to victory. Eren must slay the people who oppose the God of Light's religion, but if he finds out Gorgon is evil, Eren wins. So you have a setup scenario. You have your victory conditions per each team. And then there's boss rules as well. So, like for example, Gorgon and Eren will hide from each other and the units they select in the middle of the board, and there will be a princess who does not want to be captured and executed. She is surrounded by 10 units and basic core units, all basic core units. She will attack and struggle to escape the hands of Eren. Eren's team must bring her back to the center of the board, center of his starting zone at A1. Gorgon must try and kill Eren before he scores the princess at A1. He cannot kill Eren until Eren is in the starting row, which means he has to be in his deployment zone. So victory, Eren moves the princess to the center, from the center to his A1. He must not die. Gorgon must kill Eren at the starting zone, which is its deployment down here, and Gorgon must survive. Boss rules, the princess, so the princess is the boss in this one. The princess must always be aggressive and always run away from all enemy models. Once she has been reduced to 0 HP, she can pick up and move models around the board. She can be picked up and moved around the board, sorry. She gains 10 HP every new round and attacks whoever is holding her when she's alive. So that's the scenario, right? So you go along and you can pick different ones if you would like. You can do them in order or not in order. If you want, there's some basic ones to learn the basic rules as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, and any comments or concerns would be definitely appreciated. It is brand new. Thank you.